Hello, Facebook. Hello, hello. It is Friday. Marcus here, 11:30-ish in the morning, and I'm here in my makeshift office here at the booth. I am waiting for a big order to come in, a big wine delivery to come in, so if I have to jump out of my seat and unlock the front door, that's why. We have about, 20, 30 cases of wine coming today. We are selling an insane amount of wine lately because we're allowed to sell wine to go like a retail shop does, like a retail wine shop. So we do these wine tastings every 2 weeks, and we sell a lot of wine. Plus our wine prices are so good right now. An average bottle of wine here is about $25 if you set down an 8. And these wines used to be on our menu for $35, $36, $45. We've really lowered our prices drastically because we're going through a lot more wine. The more wine you buy, the better deal you get with the distributors. So for example, if we buy one case, it might cost us $12 a bottle. If we buy 2, it might cost us $11.33. If we buy 3, it might come down to $10. If we buy 5 or 10 cases, it might come down to $9 or $8. So the more volume we buy, the more we can save, and we can pass those savings on to you. And trust me, paying $12 a bottle on case 1 or paying $9 a bottle on multiple cases is a significant difference. That $3 price difference equates to almost $9 to $10 at the table, your savings. So that's how that works. That's how we're able to bring a bottle of wine that was $35 down to $25. That's the equation right there. So we're selling a ton of wine. We're very grateful that we're doing that. That's been really part of our business plan here since COVID hit, was a lot of our retail sales. So I have a couple new retail items that I want to talk to you about today. And I want to talk to you about what in the world is ponzu sauce. People are asking, what is ponzu? We use ponzu here and there. A lot of restaurants will make their own ponzu. So certain restaurants will, you can buy it made already. This is an organic version. Made locally here, by the way, from Wanjashan in Middletown, New York, is a great soy sauce tamari house brewer. I don't know what you really call them. Do you call them a brewery? Because they are brewing. They're brewing soybeans. So they have been making in Taiwan for generations. The family, they've been making soy sauce tamaris, things like that, and they set up shop in Middletown. I don't know how long ago, many years ago. And I believe the one son came from Taiwan, and they have their American operation, and a lot of their products here are made organically. But it's really cool because they're in our backyard. They're literally right here in the Hudson Valley, where we can buy local soy sauces, local ponzu, local rice wine vinegar, and local mirin, things like that. So I'm talking about what's in ponzu. Believe it or not, ponzu typically is not vegan. This one is vegan here. This one is plant-based. They also make a Worcestershire sauce, an organic plant-based Worcestershire sauce, because most Worcestershire sauces have anchovies in it. Most ponzu sauces have bonito in it, which is shaved, dried, smoked skipjack tuna. So let's see. So let's get rocking and rolling here, because I hear somebody at the back door. I'm not sure if another delivery is here. They'll call out to me if they are. All right. So the new items that we have on our grocery store shelf is indeed ponzu. I'm putting the price in right now of what exactly the price will be on these. These are like $3 each or something, $3.50, $3.75. I'm not 100% sure, but they are certified organic. We could have bought in the conventional ones and saved a lot of money, but we opted to go for the organic ones in the retail packaging, so we can retail these out so people can get high quality organic food. So this is the organic rice wine vinegar. So let's talk about what ponzu is. So typically ponzu, if you were to look up a recipe, for example, on the internet, on Google, or in a cookbook, you would see that it is tamari sauce, probably 3 parts, just roughly 3 parts tamari, 2 parts rice wine vinegar, and 1 part mirin is the basic breakdown. 1-2-3 ratio. So 3 parts tamari or soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, and then mirin. Mirin is rice wine. So those 3 ingredients, then they will infuse them with some kind of citrus juice. Yuzu is popular. We do not really have access to yuzu, so citrus like oranges, like lemon is probably the best. There is a company out of Brooklyn that does make a yuzu soda. They take yuzu juice, YUZU, and that's at Bruce Cost. Anybody's ever seen the Bruce Cost ginger sodas. They make a yuzu soda, which is dynamite, really, really awesome. We don't have it here. We should probably bring it in though. It's really awesome stuff. So yuzu or some type of citrus like lemon juice will go into there. If you're looking up a recipe and you're finding a recipe, you will also find that they're putting in kombu. Kombu is a seaweed. And then they put typically bonito flakes in. Bonito flakes are the shaved smoked skipjack tuna, so it's not vegan. So most ponzus that you buy or go into a restaurant are not vegan. They have that, they have fish in it. This one is vegan. This one is plant-based. That's what I like about Wanjishan, because their Worcestershire sauce too, they make an organic plant-based one that we use. If you are plant-based, if you are vegan, things like that make a difference, and it limits your choices. If you're not, then you don't care and it really doesn't matter. But to a person who's avoiding fish, anchovies, tuna, things like that, then it makes a tremendously big deal. So then they take this mixture of tamari, rice wine vinegar, mirin, yuzu juice or lemon juice, the kombu and the bonito, and they let it sit and they let it steep for anywhere between 3 days, a week. Some people say 2 weeks, some people say a little more. They melt all those flavors mix and then they strain it out, and that is ponzu. That's typically ponzu sauce. So, hello? Delivery? I'm sorry? I'm right here.
Oh, I'm the one that works with the school with the discount card?
Can you come back in about 15, 20 minutes?
Sure.
So I'm just on a Facebook Live.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Great. So that is typically ponzu sauce. So we have the ready-made version of ponzu sauce available now in retail bottles and rice wine vinegar. Something else that I want to talk about that we have that's ready to go is balsamic type elixirs. So balsamic, and right behind me is Reggiano cheese, which is still on sale, by the way, $10.99. We have more Reggiano coming in today because we've sold a ton of this stuff. We've sold over a full 86-pound wheel of Reggiano right now this week. We're doing a $10.99 blowout. Walmart, if you go to Walmart and buy the one they sell, it's $16 a pound. So that's how affordable our Reggiano is this week, and the sale goes until Sunday. So we have more coming in today. We've been literally cutting and cryovacuum packing Reggiano all week. $10.99. So what goes great with Reggiano? Some type of balsamic. We have another case of these coming in. They were shipped out. This is Acid Up. Acid Up is a balsamic type condiment. It's not allowed to be called balsamic vinegar because they don't go through the specific qualifications of what balsamic is in Modena or Viola or wherever it's being made. They're doing something a little bit different than the traditional balsamic. So they can't call it balsamic, but I think this is better than balsamic. And what it is there's two types of balsamics. There's a very inexpensive balsamic, which is $15 a jug. And then there's a super expensive balsamic, which costs $100 for a small 500 milliliter bottle, or 250 milliliter bottle. This is a quarter of a liter. So this is about, 8 ounces or so, not even 8. Yeah, 8 ounces. So then there's a small little one that's $100. So the big jug that's 15 versus the small bottle that's 100. So this is on its way to going to be this, but they cut it to aging short. They add a little. This one has a little carob in it, carob powder to get the viscosity. This is basically a balsamic glaze from Italy. Acid Up is one of the purest ones that I can find as far as a balsamic style glaze from Italy. Most of them are loaded with glucose, high fructose corn syrup. They're sugared a lot. That's what gets the viscosity up, is the sugar content. Makes the viscosity in there. This actually, the viscosity comes from carob powder. So this one here is really, really pure. Guido Poltrinari was at the restaurant 2 years ago and back doing a risotto demo when he was in town. He came up from New York City while he was at the Fancy Food Show and spent a day with us, and it was really, really awesome. He made balsamic risotto. When you make balsamic risotto, folks, this is the type of the vinegar you're using. You're not using the acidic, inexpensive balsamic. You're using this one. We also have this one in stock too and ready to go. This is the 12-year-old real deal expensive balsamic. I also want to talk to you about another type of balsamic elixir, and this is really exciting because we're actually going here next April. Colagieri, the Vincotto family in Lecce. Lecce is a city in southern Italy called the Florence of the South. Our wine tour is going there next April. We're going to Lecce. We're going here. He was one of the people I was emailing with yesterday. They take Malvasia Nero grapes and a couple other different types of grapes from southern Italy. These are grapes that are going into wine. They pick them, they juice them. It's called must at that point, and they cook it down. And then they take it and put it into oak barrels for 4 years. It goes into oak barrels. And so then they add, this one particularly, they add figs to it. There's one where they add citrus to it. There's a plain one. But it's getting its viscosity from the thickness of cooking the juice down, the grape juice, and then aging in oak barrels for 4 years. And we're going to check out what they're doing. Gianni Colagiuri, I've been in contact with. We've been using this for 20 years, this product, this Vincotto. So we know all about it. We've been really behind it for many, many years. There are a couple other types of Vincotto or Vincotto producers throughout Italy. The Colagiuri is the original, they call it the original Vincotto. And again, it's like a balsamic type elixir. It's basically what this is on its way to going for 12 years. This is a 12-year process, 12 or 25-year process for these. This is a 4-year process. It's a lot more affordable. It's nothing like this, though. This is an experience to be able to have this type of vinegar. And this is something you use drop by drop. And this actually comes with a little tiny thing that pops out of here that you put in that's a little tiny pour. So when you pour it out, it's literally drop by drop by drop. It's not something you're just going to take and drizzle all over a lamb chop and put like a whole tablespoon. It's something that goes drop by drop by drop. By the way, this is good on lamb, and this is fantastic on lamb. These are, I think, about $30. I think on our retail list, it should be about $30. This is really a great deal. This is a big bottle. All right, so that is today for my Facebook Live. I wanted to talk about what ponzu was. If you missed it, ponzu. This is now for sale here on our grocery store list. And rice vinegar, produced from Wanjishan, which is a locally produced tamari, a brewery out of Middletown, New York. We've been buying from them for years upon years, and probably 15 years we've been buying from them. They make a certified organic line. This is their ponzu. So again, ponzu, real quick rundown of ponzu. It's 3 parts tamari, roughly 3 parts tamari, roughly 2 parts rice wine vinegar, and 1 part mirin, yuzu juice or lemon juice. Sometimes they put a sweetener in it, and they put in kombu, and they typically put in bonito flakes, which is shaved, smoked skipjack tuna, which does not make it vegan. This one is vegan, by the way, so you don't have to worry. We were serving this with sprouting Japanese cauliflower not too long ago. We were able to get 2 or 3 weeks of this amazing, cool cauliflower. It literally sprouts up. It sprouts up like a pencil. So you have this pencil type stem, then with the cauliflower head on it, and it would come in these bunches. It was beautiful. We were just steaming that, sauteing it really quickly, and putting some ponzu on it, which was really good. We sold out of those 2 weeks in a row. So that is it, folks. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. If you were tuning in live, just drop a comment, #live. If it's on the replay, #replay. Hi Ralph, hi Pat, hi Anthony, and anybody else who is on that I can't see who's on. Hello, and thanks for joining in. If you want to get Reggiano, that's the Reggiano cheese right there, one of the cheese places that we visited several years ago. We have Reggiano on sale this week. If you were to go to Walmart and buy it now, it's $1 an ounce. It's $16 a pound. We have it for $10.99 a pound. We have it at a fantastic price. Our normal price is like $12.99 a pound or something. It's still a great price, but this week only $10.99. We've gone through over an 86-pound wheel of Reggiano this week. We cut it, we cryovac it, we seal it into a small package. They're about a pound and a half packages. We take one of those big double-handed knives and cut through it. First we wedge it, pop it, and cut through it. So we have a little more coming in today, and that sale ends on Sunday. So Reggiano, $10.99 a pound. We have a whole grocery list published on our website, and tons of wine. If anybody's looking for an awesome summer wine, we have 5 more cases of the Alice coming in today, and there goes my phone. My phone is doing whatever it wants right now, and it's not even showing me. If you've been on my lives before, sometimes you know that my phone just has a mind of its own and presses all types of buttons. And I can't even press anything right now to make it stop. So it's trying to add people to my Facebook Live right now, and it won't even let me press anything. So, all right, folks. So my live is getting, well. Maybe I can turn the camera around. Let's see what happens if I turn the camera around. Of course, I can't see myself now. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm on the computer. I'm looking now. Let's see if that fixes the situation. Let me just wait until it queues up here. So, hi Judy. Jamie's on. Jamie's out right now, taking care of a couple errands. All right, cool. So it looks like you can see me. All right, so if you're looking for a new favorite summer wine, look no further. This is a Liche from Puertoria de Manduria. Call and figure out what's going on with my phone. Yeah, it turned back around. Okay, so here we are again. Now it turned back